Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Check. What up, world? It's the man with the plan, Burt McGurk, aka PR, the King of Hearts, and you are now tuned into Clocking Out, the podcast you listen to when you need to get motivated and inspired to doing bigger and better things. What is going on, everyone? How you doing? How you living? How you been? It's the man with the plan here, Burt McGurk, aka PR, the King of Hearts. I hope y'all having a great day. Thank you for coming and kicking it with us once again. I'll be forgetting I got all these sounds on the soundboard and whatnot. But it's been pretty hectic. If you've been following Clocking Out on social media, you have a very good idea of what's been cooking up. Today, we're going to be touching on a few things. We do have the giveaway that is active. You know what? We're going to put I'm going to put the link for the raffle. I'm going to put in the chat. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm also going to pop it up on the screen. For anyone who has been participating in this month's POAP collection, Clocking Out likes to get involved with blockchain. We like to try to give people the firsthand experience of blockchain, and we feel like it's something that's very valuable and useful. So we incorporate POAPs, proof of attendance protocols. We're using them as access tokens. The simplest way that I can explain what a POAP is to anyone who has no clue what it is, please do your own research. But the simplest way that I can describe it, it's like a digital ticket stub. It's proof that you were somewhere at some time on some day and you took part in some type of event in some way. But it could also be a digital event. It doesn't need to be physical. It could be a digital event. And so when we hold these live streams, we like to reward you guys for coming and kicking it with us and showing love and support, because you could be doing anything else right now. You don't have to be chilling with us. You don't have to be coming here and kicking it with us in the chat or tuning in or sharing or reposting. You don't got to be doing that, but you are. So we're very appreciative. Give me a second. I'm trying to set all my stuff up properly here. For some reason, everything just started rebooting. Reboots. But anyway, so the giveaway is active. The raffle is active. If you have tuned in to Clocking Out, if you have joined us in the chat, whether on Twitch, on X, on Kick, on YouTube, and you have participated into the conversation in some way, shape, or form, or just interacted with other followers and supporters in the chat, we are very appreciative. And because of that, we'd like to reward you with a POAP. And the way that you do that is you head over to clockingout.net and you fill out the form, the Claim Your POAP form on the homepage. There'll be some information if you'd like to get a little bit more informed of what Clocking Out is and what our goal and mission is. And you can fill out the form at the bottom of that page, basic information. No, we are not collecting data or anything like that from anybody. We just want proper information so that we know where we're sending the POAP, who's receiving it, if they're following us on what social media platform, because you got to be following us. And the reason we ask you to follow us is because that's our way for communicating with you. Unless we can't send you a DM, we can't send you a post, we can't tag you in nothing unless you are following us. And that's better than asking for your personal phone number or anything like that. Then it's up to you. You can either give us your address then, or you can wait to see if you are a winner, and we can go about it that way. And then you give us your address then, and we'll send you the prize, whatever it is. But I try to go about it in the best, easiest, simplest way possible, because I myself, I know how it is giving your information online. It's not something that is still, with all the hacking and stuff going on, I know it's not easy. So I know it's a lot to ask for, but if you would like to participate, that's how you would claim. You'd come in here, you come and kick it with us here in the chat here on live, or you can also interact with any content that is related to that week's live stream or guest speaker, and you can qualify to claim for that week as well. After you head over there, you'll get a message. You get a DM. I'm pretty sure a lot of you who have been partaking are familiar with this. You get a DM from us on Clocking Out, and it has a POAP link. And basically, all you do is you can go to your link. If you have a POAP and if you're familiar with digital wallets, you'll know that it's you just download the app and you connect your wallet. If you don't have a digital wallet whatsoever yet, it's okay. You can use your email as a temporary wallet. You download the Home POAP or POAP Home, POAP Home app, and you set up everything on there. Now we'll be switching it up every now and then. This time around, we did links where the people who participated, they filled out a form on clockingout.net. And we contacted them via DM on social media, and we provided them with a link that all they had to do was copy and paste their wallet address into the link that we gave them, and it automatically synced up. And it what is it called when it's I forget what it's called when it's doing something to the app. Oh man, I'm so annoyed that I'm having like a brain fart right now. It's minting. There we go. I can't believe I forgot what that word was. I had a brain fart. But it mints the app, and I don't think it's gonna show, but it looks something like this. Oh, I'm trying to get it with a green screen. Doesn't mess it up. Yeah, it's not gonna come up. But you'll see a little thing that says minting, and it's in your wallet. And then the way that we do the raffles at the end of the month, I'm gonna have a raffle just like the link that I provided right here. I would send everyone who qualifies a link. Actually, no, I won't. I'll post the link, and everyone who qualifies gets to click the link, connect their wallet, and it's a digital wallet or their email. Don't worry, it doesn't connect anything to your actual personal accounts or nothing like that. Again, please do your proper research. And with that, when you connect it, it automatically checks to see if your wallet has those POAPs or those tokens that are necessary for you to enter into the raffle. Now you enter into the raffle, and then you at least have a week. This raffle entry, you have until the end of this week. You have until August 2nd. You really have until August 1st. I'm going to do the drawing on August 1st, but I did it like a day ahead. I'm not sure how it ends. How it like the timer ends. This is my first time trying the app through the POAP website. So it's going to be interesting. And but I'm going to be doing the drawing of the raffle and the giveaway on Friday night. This Friday night. All right. So if you've been collecting the POAP, please go give it a shot. I'm not sure how it ended up. It's supposed to be you have to have all 4 POAPs, but I've noticed that there's only, at the time that I checked when I first put it up the first day, I saw only 2 people took part, but for whatever reason, there were 7 raffle tickets given away. So I'm still trying to figure out how this all works. I'm pretty sure I just messed up the settings, or maybe there isn't a way to make it specifically made so that people have to have all 4 in order to enter, but we're going to rock with it. We're going to see how it goes, and whoever wins. And, like I said, I have the prizes there. We might throw in something else a little extra. Now, those are for the people who are supporting for free. The people who are subscribers, as a paid subscriber, if there's only one wins. We have the paid subscriber one, which is it's tier 2. Yeah, it's tier 2. You get a POAP, and that gets you into a higher level raffle. Then we also have the tier 3 POAP, which is anyone who goes on the website and purchases anything from the Proud to Pay collection. You also qualify for a POAP that puts you into another raffle as well. Both tier 2 and tier 3 both get discount codes to go and shop on clockingout.net. And both of them get entered into higher level raffles that have some, bigger prizes. This is just our way of saying thank you. I've been getting a lot of support from a lot of you. A lot of you come and kick it with me on the live whenever you have the chance. A lot of you tune in and check it out afterwards, especially on Spotify. I'm actually really surprised. for the following and everything on there. I'm not even gonna lie, because I don't know how to be active on Spotify besides for just posting on Spotify. It's not like Instagram or X or YouTube or anything like that. I gotta be like more further away. But then I got like the mic floating around, so I'm just trying to be more comfortable, find my zen. Anyway, um, so yeah, that's the raffle. If you wanna take part in the raffle, go fill out the form. Please take part. I would like to give this shit away. I want to get rid of it. I got a bunch of VFriends stuff, so I might want to do like a VFriends raffle marathon thing to attract as many VFriends as possible, because I would like these things to go to proper homes. And I don't think anyone really understands the VFriend stuff other than VFriends. If we can get some new people on board, I would like that also, and help them start their collection, or maybe have them get bit by the VFriends bug on here and start getting involved in the community and everything like that. Wait, what is going on? Why is this recording? Stop recording. Okay. Woo. I don't know. I hit a button by accident. It was doing something I didn't want it to. I hope it didn't affect the auto. We're good. We're good. We're good. Anyway, so I have a bunch of VFriend stuff I want to get rid of. I have comic books. I have graded cards. I have a lot of different things. Also, if you win some VFriend merch, please don't be disappointed. Please don't be like, I didn't want that. I wanted one of the fancy things or the expensive stuff. Getting VFriend merch is very dope. Why? Not because it's just VFriend merch. I mean, not VFriend merch. Clocking Out. If you get merch from Clocking Out, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. I don't know if I said that earlier. If you end up winning merch from Clocking Out, it's not I don't want you to be like, oh my God, I didn't want a shirt, or I didn't want to. The stuff that we have, we're trying to do it like a utility thing. So if you win something from Clocking Out and you get the package and you post that you got the package, or you post that you're wearing the shirt, or you post what it looks like, or you post anything like that you share and you tag us, as long as you're following us on that same account that you're tagging us and you made the post that you received the merchandise, whether you made the purchase or whether you won it in a raffle or a giveaway, that gives you a POAP that gives you access to the higher raffles and giveaways. All right, so keep that in mind. I literally tried to set everything up in a way that no matter what, from showing love and support in any way, shape, or form, you get a POAP. You get something. I wanted to make it fun. I think POAPs are cool. I think the only thing that they have working against them is the lack of awareness when it comes to what it is, how it works. And I figured this would be a dope way to get people involved and, introduce people to blockchain and like in a baby step type of way. Hey, what's going? Yeah, make sure you're following us. I'll follow you back on Kick. I appreciate you coming in and checking us out. Thank you. And we're definitely going to be trying out some community nights also as well. I see Ann Bags. Go and check out Ann Bags on Twitch and on X. An amazing person, an amazing heart. And she does these live streams where she does like community nights with people. And it's dope. It's like just chilling with a bunch of friends, hanging out, by a campfire type of deal. There is no campfire, but everyone's just in different parts of the world and they're live streaming with each other, just hanging out, talking, kicking it. And it's dope. So make sure you go and check her out. Show us some love and support. Let me get this thing down. There we go. I could start. So I pinned the tweet in the chat, or the message in the chat. I'm actually going to do it in Kick also. There we go. I'm pretty sure they're pinned on the other chats too. So I pinned the link if anyone is interested. It's also going to be, if you go to Clocking Out on Instagram, it's on our stories. If you go to Clocking Out on X, it's on our stories. And also here on the chat, you can click the link. You can connect your wallet. You can see if you qualify, if you've claimed all 4 POAPs for this month. I might switch it up and just do it where if you even claim just one of the POAPs. So, we might just do that just to make it a little interesting, being that this is the first raffle and giveaway that we're doing. We want to get everybody involved. So even if you just have one one POAP, we're going to let you come in and we're going to do it the way that the system is set up. I believe, like, depending on how many POAPs you get 1 to 2 raffle tickets or something. I got to figure it out. I didn't expect the thing to be that complicated. I thought I set it up pretty simply, but from what I'm seeing, but we're going with it. We're rocking with the flow. We're going with the flow. All right, but let's get on to what I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to mention that I wanted to make sure that people didn't think I forgot about the raffle and the POAPs and all that stuff like that. Again, if you are a paid subscriber, you will receive your POAP by the end of the month. That's the way everything is set up. So what is it, tomorrow? No, I don't think it's tomorrow. I think it's Wednesday. No, Thursday. So by Thursday or Friday, actually Friday, the latest Friday, you guys should be receiving links. All paid subscribers should be receiving links to claim their tier 2 POAPs. And you guys will be able to enter the next raffle. There'll be a new link specifically for you guys to connect your wallets if you claim the POAP so that you can enter in the raffle. And we're going to do that way. What I wanted to talk about today is, hold on, what is going on here? Oh, wait, hold up. We got to take a second. Shout out. We got 19 viewers right now. Shout out to everyone checking us out on X, on Twitch. We are also on Kick. Been trying Kick out. I feel like Kick has a lot of opportunity space over there. I'm saying that for anyone else who's live streaming and who's interested to go and check it out. I think it has a lot of potential. So I'm trying to break through on Twitter on Kick also as well. So this stream could literally help us hit our vending machine goal. We're trying to do a vending machine, right? I've been talking to a few people, sharing a few ideas. And I ended up landing a location that could potentially turn into 3 locations, but I'm running out of time to get things set up. I ran into a few hiccups here and there, so I was like, you know what? The whole goal of this is just to have something to help fund this whole idea and this project that I'm trying to do, and do it without trying to have to ask for a handout or anything like that. So my goal is I'm trying to reach $1,000 because I found another way to match it. If I can raise $1,000, I'll have another $1,000 to that, and that'll go straight to the vending machine business. I want to dedicate one full vending machine, or at least a location. If I could get a location that it lets me, right now I have a location that lets me put one. If I could find a way to put 2 of them in there, or at least one snack and one drink, I want to dedicate that location specifically to Clocking Out, where the funds for that vending machine will go to the podcast and it'll help move things along, as well as the way that I have things up for the website and the merch. So my goal is for the month of August to sell over 100 items on ClockingOut.net. Now, how am I going to do this? This is where I need your help. Any of you, I know a lot of you, if you can't make a purchase, is cool, that's fine. But even if you just tune in, that helps. Tune in, get involved in the chat, share the video, share the links, share the reels, the clips, whatever it is, just share it. That helps me out a lot and get the word out. Our goal is to save up to raise $1,000, whether by donation or by selling 100 items. If we could sell 100 items on ClockingOut.net, all right, which would be 10, preferably it would be easier to do 10 of each item. But if we did it any other way, it would work out regardless also. But if we did 10 coffee mugs, right, or 10 of the hats and 10 of the shirts and 10 of the hoodies and 10 of the crew, like, but again, I understand it's hot, so you really don't need hoodies and stuff like that. But, you know, whatever, we have other stuff on there too. But if we did 10 of each item, and we're able to sell 100 items in total for the month of August, we'd be able to reach our goal so that we can set up the vending machine in a location that we already got set up. The money would go to, right now we have a vending machine. We bought a used one. It needs a new key panel. We found the place to get the key panel. And then we also just need the money to transport from the location that we have the vending machine to the location that we have to actually set up shop, and then to fill it up. We done this before with other vending machines and it's working, but this one I wanted to dedicate it to Clocking Out. But the only way I wanted to do it is if I got the community involved and I saw that it was worth doing it that way. If not, it wouldn't be any different than any of the other vending machines. So I figured this would be a good way to start something, to see if I could get the community involved and see if I could work on getting a goal and see how close I can get to it, or if I can reach it in general. So I thought this would be a good thing to try out and do. and get other people involved. So if you're interested, again, all you got to do is just make sure you're following us, hit follow, hit subscribe on YouTube. If you like to do a paid subscription, make sure you make sure that you go to clockingout.net after you've done that and claim and put in your form so you can claim your POAP. I'm telling you, we're going to be giving away some dope stuff right now. We're starting it off small and light, but little by little, we're going to be boosting up to some bigger prizes that you guys aren't going to want to be missing. And all you got to do is get involved. All you have to do is get involved. So we're trying to reach a goal of raising $1,000. We're trying to sell 100 items on clockingout.net. And I'm going to put the website, you know what? Let me put it on here too. There you go. That's the website right there. If you're on Kick, I'm going to pin it on Kick, pin it on there. We're going to put it up on the screen right now, clockingout.net. Go and check us out. Show us some love. We have over like 15 items right now or something like that. We have a bunch more that we're going to be releasing shortly also as well. Some new styles, some new prints, some new colors, some different textures and shirts that we're trying out, some new materials. We're playing around with different things and we're seeing how it goes, what works, what doesn't. That's the whole process, right? You got to try things out. So our goal is to reach $1,000, right? We're trying to do that by selling 100 items on clockingout.net. Why does this mic look like it's crooked? I don't like it. I'm trying to talk and I feel like it's lopsided and I don't like that. We're trying to reach $1,000 and we're trying to reach that goal by selling 100 items on clockingout.net. And we'd appreciate any love and support. If you'd like to even make a donation, you can hit us up and make a donation also as well. We have that set up on the website also. So be sure to go and check out clockingout.net. For any questions you have, hold on, what is this? So what we want to do is, with the vending machine, use that as a way to start funding even bigger raffles, bigger projects, bigger ideas, as well as what we're getting from the website. I'm trying to develop ways to come up with funding, to start funding the ideas, start funding the raffles, to give back to the supporters, but also start funding ways that we can give back and start projects to give to our guest speakers and other independent artists. Even even if they haven't been a guest speaker yet, and there's something that we could do to show some love and appreciation to someone, jump in their live stream, gift them some subs, do a donation, buy into their project. Like, that's another thing that I really want to do. I want to be able to set up a specific funding for Clocking Out where we can go and check out other independent artists, streamers, creators, content creators, business owners, and check out what they're doing in real time. And if they have a project, or a service that they're selling or that they're putting out there, we're going to show some love. We're going to buy into it. Not only are we going to get it so that we can review it and try it out ourselves and give you guys the feedback to get you guys interested to try it out yourselves, but we'll also want to give away one or two of whatever it is that they have to you guys to get you guys started, to show that we care about it that much and we believe in it that much that we think you guys should give it a try too and give it a shot. So it's a lot of different things like that I have ideas for, that I've been working on. My shirt it's the heat. I ironed this and I don't know what's going on. It's been bothering me. I'm trying to like do the stream and I just keep seeing the heat making it like wrinkle up on one side. It's driving me insane. Anyway, so what we're doing here is bigger than merch, right? It's proof that community can create opportunity. And that's really what I'm trying to focus on. I'm trying to lead by example. I have all these ideas, but unless I start putting them out there and we start seeing if we can make them happen, that's all they're going to be. It's just talk, you know? Shout out to the 22 people checking in right now. Truly appreciate it. Shout out to X. Shout out to Twitch. Kick, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? We had a person, I don't know why it doesn't show me a lot of the feed on Kick. It lags. People come in and out on Kick and they'll jump in the chat, but then it doesn't show me the count for the people on Kick. I got to check that out. And it even says here, can't post comments on some destinations. And usually it's always either Kick or X. Hold on. Let me make sure we're good over here. All right. So, like I said, what we're doing here is bigger than merch. it's proof that community can create opportunity. And I want to lead by example. I want to show you guys that if we all get together and we have a good idea and we show that we can execute it, and we have the consistency and the will to make it happen, it can happen. So that's something that I want to do with this vending machine. I want to try out. And I've been sitting on this idea for a while, and I was debating whether I should just come up with the money myself and just put another machine out there. But I was like, you know what? This would be a great way to test the waters with the community that I'm trying to build on Clocking Out, and putting it out there, making content, and just saying, hey, this is a goal that I have. We're trying to raise money. We're trying to make it happen. This is the reason for it. This is what we're going to do with it. This is the plan behind it. Help us out. Let's make it happen and see if we can make it happen. You know, a lot of the times we talk about all these ideas about how we want to raise money or start a business or start a project or something like that, but we really don't put ourselves out there because we're scared of already getting the first no, or we're scared of getting judged, or we're scared it's not going to look good, or it's not going to come out the way we see it in our head. But it's one of those things that you got to just keep trying. You got to keep trying until you figure it out, but there's a way to make it happen. I'm hearing a lot of like water and noise and stuff. Oh, sorry guys. All right, we should be good now. Or at least a lot better than what it was. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to support people who have a passion, who want to get out of those 9 to 5s that they hate, who want to try pursuing their dreams and making something out of nothing, but doing what they truly love and care about, right? That's the reason I started Clocking Out. Originally, it was my goal to do what I loved, which was create a mixtape, because I love making music. I still do. And that was going to be my way of clocking out. And I started that journey of making that mixtape, and I started meeting different producers, different singers, different rappers, different musicians. And the more and more conversations I was having with people, I was trying to document my journey to have like a behind the scenes of the mixtape. And instead, when I would go back and sit there and try to edit to make these like videos or audios for the documentary that I was like coming up with, I noticed there were a lot more gems and a lot more valuable information, just value in general, in the conversations I was having with these people than what I was initially trying to do with that. And so it made me start looking at it in a different way. And then I started thinking, oh, I'll just do a bigger project and have everyone collaborate with me, and they'll all be on it, and it'll be like a huge mixtape, like some DJ Khaled stuff where it has like all these different artists and DJs and, you know, producers and whatnot. And then I decided just to switch everything to a podcast. Why? Because it was around the time of COVID, and not only was it just more comfortable to do it that way because no one wanted to be around anyone else at the time. I don't like that this does that. But it was just because of the fact that everything that I had technology wise made it a lot easier. So for the people who couldn't link up with me, or they couldn't come in general, I mean, they couldn't come in person, we can use online, and we were streaming online, making mixes and whatnot and collaborating that way. But a lot of the time we were just having conversations. We were having more conversations than anything else. And that's what I was documenting. And every time I went back to go and try to edit something, normally I would skip over everything that we're talking unless like it was related to like what was going on. And I noticed like throughout the conversations, like they would just talk about different experiences that had lessons in them that were valuable in themselves. And then I was like, you know what? People need to hear this. And at first I was thinking I need to find a way to just tell people, like, and I was like, why do I need to say it if they're saying it already? The people I'm hearing it from are saying it already. I recorded it already. I have the conversation. So then I just asked people for their permissions, like, yo, you cool with me sharing this online? And they were like, yeah. And at first it went from like little conversations here and there. And then I was like, you know what? If I really want to start a podcast, I got to try to have as many conversations under my belt as possible, because I don't like the way I talk. I don't like the way I sound. I don't know how to really keep a conversation going. So like I started testing myself in that. And then I started asking friends and family to be on a podcast. Come on and just talk to me. And at first they all looked at me weird, because at the time, like, podcasts were like out there and known, but they weren't as popular at the time. And the more and more I was asking people to do these things and have these conversations, at first it was weird, and then people would be cool with it and be like, yeah, let's go and everything. And then it went from just being these normal, dumb, random conversations to like deep personal convos, and people were opening up and getting comfortable with me. And I just noticed that everybody just wants to share something about themselves, or let something out, or let something go that they've been holding on to for such a long time. This shirt is fucking driving me insane. I'm trying to like ignore it, but I keep seeing it in the video, and it's like I can't. It's an eyesore. Anyway, what? Oh, so yeah, so with all that, man, I just figured I might as well turn this into a podcast and share the conversations that way. And they just went from like, it wasn't really planned out. I was just going with it, and it started rolling, and it went from one person saying okay to two people to three people to four people, and like now we're almost about to break 200. You know what I'm saying? We got like what, like another, I think like 40 episode. No, not even. No, I know it's more than 40, like 50. I'm lying. It's like another 50 episodes or some shit like that. And we break 200, and we're in season 3. And I don't know, I just enjoy it. I enjoy what I learn. I enjoy the process of learning how to live stream, and when all this updates, the headache of learning, how to set things up again for whatever reason. and, and I like learning the new tricks in editing and posting stuff. I love, and I've been getting so addicted to hitting the stream now button, or the post now, or when I go on there and I get to see the analytics, even if it's just a little bit. Like, I like seeing it jump. I like seeing all the different numbers. Like, it gets me excited. It shows me I'm doing something. I see the progress. I see the growth. Even if it's a little bit, I see the growth. I see what the consistency does. I see that people actually watch. I see that people actually like, excuse me. I see that people actually give feedback. I see people actually listen, and it's crazy, because sometimes I overthink, like, no one cares of what I'm saying or what I'm doing, but they do. Even if they don't care what I'm necessarily saying or doing, they care about what the guest speaker's doing, what the guest speaker says, how the guest speaker's moving, and what project they're working on, and all that stuff like that. And so I feel like I did something, and so I want to keep doing it. I don't want it to stop. All right, yo, shout out to the 26 people tuning in right now. Thank you. We're a half hour in. We're 33 minutes into the podcast at a live stream, however you want to look at it. we ran late today. We ran late. Every now and then I always come into like a technical issue or whatever. The first technical issue I had, I was wearing a white shirt and I stained it. So then I grabbed this shirt. And then, of course, I'm having like this thing where like the collar keeps like wrinkling on one side or something. I don't know. I hate that. I hate not looking visually representable or representable. Whatever. You know what I mean. I don't like when I don't look goodly. And it's so hot down here. I have to close the window. The water's spraying like crazy and everything, and it picks up the sound. There's little things, but stuff that we're gonna deal with now until we get the bigger studio coming up. Don't worry. We're still floating in space right now. We're chilling. If you see out the, oh no, that's not the window. But anyway, so the goal with the vending machine, like I said, we're trying to use that as a means of funding future projects, and also helping support other independent artists and guest speakers that we have coming up, as well as combined with the merch that we're selling on ClockingOut.net. This is just one of other little things that I have set up in order to basically help fund, provide, and keep moving us forward, because I do believe it's something that's going to work. I do have faith in it. I do see the vision. I do believe it's something that many people could take advantage of and use, and that they need. As an independent artist myself growing up, I wish there was something like what I'm trying to do out there, or at least more people that thought that way. There are many people that think of the way that I'm thinking of things. It's just hard to try to get people collectively. Everyone wants to do their idea, put their name on top of the building and all that. And it's hard to try to collaborate with people without bumping heads, or having it feel like one person is in control telling you what to do, and that's not what you were looking for. And I understand all that. And I've tried many times in the past to link up with, other people in certain communities and do the whole group thing. And I always felt like I was kind of like not welcomed in certain spaces for some reason. So I would try to avoid that. It was one of those things like, if you weren't invited, don't come. Um, and many situations like that happened where I wanted to go to specific things just because specific people were there, and I thought I had a certain type of relationship with them enough to be able to meet them and be cool with them in person, and I was mistaken. It wasn't like that. But it was a lesson learned. It was one of those like from a distance type of like things, but it is what it is, and I get it. So with that, it's a lot of self-analyzing comes when things like that happen. And I just got myself in a position where I'm just better off doing what I do, having people come on here, say their story, shed some light on what they have going on and what they're working on, and try my best just to present what they're trying to share with everyone, and do what I do, or do what I enjoy doing, and making the videos and the edits and all that stuff, and getting on here and talking with y'all and kicking it for a bit. But that's the whole reason for the vending machine, to be able to do something to help sponsor without having to bother anyone else. We'll have like our own thing going on. These locations are very high traffic. Like I said, the locations are locked. The locations are locked. Everything's good. We have the machine. This isn't the first machine that I'll be setting up, but this will be the first machine that's specifically for clocking out, which is why I would like the community to get involved. And I would like to, just reach out and see how many people would be down to get involved and help support. We do have a reward system set up for that also as well. If you do, for the whole month of August, if you make a purchase, whether V1 or Proud to Pay line on ClockingOut.net, you will receive a poll app that will enter you into a bigger giveaway in a bigger raffle. If we reach our goal of selling 100 items or reaching $1,000 by the end of next month, we'll be doing a really, really big giveaway to everyone who participated and helped us out. And the reason there's a deadline, if not, I might have to give up the spot and say that I can't do it. Because there's other things in play moving around. Like I said, I'm hoping to see if I can get more than one machine in that location, but right now it's just one. With potentials of getting 3 other locations if it works, but I have to show that I have something there, and I don't have any extra stuff. The one machine that I do have, like I said, I found a used machine, and I had everything set up, and I was going to get rid of it, but I was like, you know what, this would be a good test project. Let me see if I could find a way to come up with the funds through doing the live streaming and everything and raising some money to fix the machine, because all it needs is the keypad. And then I can get the funds to transfer the machine from where I have it now in storage to the location right now where I have high foot traffic that I know will do very well. And then I could stock it up with the goods that I need, and that will cover it. That would cover it. So, I did all the hard part and stuff already. If not, then I'll just the way around it. If this doesn't work, which I'm pretty confident it will. I'm pretty confident it will. I know it's a tight deadline, but even if we get close to it, I'm trying my best to get close to it. But if it doesn't work, worst case, we just sell the machine and use the fund for that to try something else. But this is just a one idea, one step. So I'm hoping we can get there. Let's see. Even Chat GPT told me that $1,000 was too high of a goal, that I should have tried something different or something. But I'm trying to reach 1,000. I have it set in my head, and I kept trying to change it. And every time I would write it down a different number or something else, I'd be like a little disappointed with myself. So I'm comfortable saying 1,000. So that's the goal. We're reaching 1,000, and that's what it is. That's really what I need. But I kept saying, you're asking for too much. Ask for something else. But I'm like, no, that's what I need. So I'm going to ask for what I need. If I don't get it, I don't get it. If I find it any other way, I find it any other way. But I want to stay true to what I'm trying to do. I'm tired of always sugarcoating or like second guessing. And I feel like that's another reason why a lot of things don't go the way I initially feel like they could go, because I don't really stick to the plan. I start sugarcoating things and everything. So I'm trying to stick to my gut to keep it real, you know? What is this? All right. So if you go to the site, if you go to clockingout.net, we got the V1 line, we got the proud to pay line. And the V1 line, it's standard clocking out logo, clocking out brand name clothes, whether it's shirt, hoodie, crew neck, hat, coffee mugs. But definitely go check that out. They're very affordable. I really appreciate it. You guys would be helping us get the word out, and you would be helping us reach our goal. Even anything that starts from this day on, it doesn't need to be specifically in August, but even if we start with this day on, we can get a head start to it. That will all be going to the goal of the vending machine that we have for August. Everything from this point forward, any purchase that's made on clockingout.net. Shout out to everyone who's coming and kicking it with us. We got 27 people tuning in right now. Shout out to X, shout out to Twitch. Kick, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? We got hoodies, we got shirts, we got hats, we got mugs. We're trying to sell 10 of each, 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 10 of each. Now, a lot of you's like, that math's not math. And if you go there, I'm trying to say 10 of each in each collection. We got the V1 collection, which is the collection I just mentioned, which is basically the clocking out mascot. We got Clockhead, and we got the clocking out title name, the company brand, the company name that's on the shirt. If you go to the Proud to Pay collection, we got two lines in the Proud to Pay collection. We got the clocking out V2 line, which is just V2 line. And then we have the above average line. The above average line is something else that we're going to be working with also as well moving forward in the future. So I hope you guys take the time to go and check that out. Hold on, something's not right. Am I coming in clear over here? Yes, it says I'm clear. So maybe it's just a service over here. I'm sorry, guys. If things aren't coming in clear, please let me know. I'll try my best to fix it. It says that my service is going in and out and my audio keeps cutting off for some reason on certain sites. But it says it's fixing now. I do have the Wi-Fi, but I also connected the Ethernet cable. So either way, we should be good. But just in case anything, let me know in the chat and I'll fix it the best that I can. All right, so if you go there, there's going to be the V1 collection for clocking out, which is the clocking out brand name, clocking out logo, clocking out mascot, which is Clockhead. And then if you go to Proud to Pay, there's two collections. There's two lines in there. There's the V2 line, and then there's the above average line. Definitely go check that out. The Proud to Pay line. Normally it's always you get a POAP whenever you do a purchase on that line. But for the month of August, starting in August, we have to wait to start that. And actually, if I'm gonna say it starts now, whatever. Whether you get the V1 line or the Proud to Pay line, starting from this point, you'll qualify for the POAP that I was mentioning for August. We're just gonna start it now. It's only a few days ahead, so it shouldn't matter. But we're gonna start the campaign now. Officially, it'll start August 1st. But August 1st is Friday. But we're gonna start everything in the process around then and start launching stuff. And then on August 4th, which is Monday, a lot of the content and live streams are going to be focused around there. We're working on some booking for next week. I'm just waiting for confirmation. We do have some guest speakers lined up for next week as well. Be sure that you're following Clocking Out on all social media platforms so you can stay up to date on that. So show love and support to any of your favorite independent artists who might be coming in and stopping by and chopping it up with me. Now, if I only had one hoodie to represent Clocking Out, this would be it. This would be it. Oh, wait, hold on. I thought I was clicking. Hold on, it's not in the. This would be it. This would be it right here. This is the Clocking Out V1 hoodie. I hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, you can hear me on the mic. This is the Clocking Out V1 hoodie right here. Just so you can see. That's one. Then we also got, this is the Proud to Pay V2 hoodie right here. Chase passion, not paychecks. Hold on. See, it's cutting out. It's cutting out. There we go. Chase passion, not paychecks in the back. We got Clockhead up here in the front doing his thing with the money, running crazy. Then over here on the left, we got the OG clocking out emojis that we use in our posts since day one. The clock, the explosion, and the punching, the boxing glove. So that's these. This is the V2, right? Then we got the above average line. This is the above average astronaut. We need to think of a name for him. I just call him the above average astronaut, or I don't know. We got to think of a cooler name for him because we got Clockhead. So, but this is the above average astronaut here. Then in the back, right here, I am above average, as you can see. I think this is really fucking dope. I love this. I made this myself, designed it myself, drew it myself. Above average is the name. I wish this freaking green screen would work with me. Above average is the name of when I first started doing music. I came up with a music company, a music label, and that's what I called it, Above Average Music. So I'm keeping the name and rocking with it. And then over here on the left arm, just like on the V2 hoodies, but instead it says I am above average. Thought that was dope. But yes, so these are the Proud to Pay line. These hoodies are a little bit thicker, a little bit better in quality compared to the V1s. So it's definitely worth it. I love these. Keep me nice and warm. But yes, just want to give you guys, I have more samples coming in. I hope you guys can hear me. I wasn't even checking the audio. But I have more samples. I hate the fact that I'm talking about merch and I'm wearing this wrinkled. It's so annoying. I'm so sorry. I will never do. I'm burning this shirt after this podcast. That's how mad it has me. I'm gonna burn it and yell at it. But just wanted to give you guys a sample real quick. I ordered some other samples. They should have been here already. They're not here. They're supposed to be here this week, of like the coffee mugs and everything like that, to show you guys that as well. But yeah, so head over to clockingOut.net. Again, every purchase that is being made from now until the end of August is going to our, we're trying to do we're trying to raise money for our first Clocking Out vending machine that's going to be dedicated to clocking out. And so that's our goal. Our goal is to reach $1,000, and we're trying to do that by selling 100 items from clockingOut.net. So we have 10 of each item in the V1 collection and 10 of each item in the Proud to Pay collection, whether it's the V2 line or the above average line. Please go and check out clockingOut.net. Popping it up on the screen right now, clockingOut.net. Show some love, some support. If not, please share the link on your social media profile wherever you are listening to us or following us. Make sure that you tag us. We'll be sure to send you guys a link to claim a part for showing some love and support. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it fun. We're trying to make it exciting. We're trying to make it worth the wait. We're trying to build this up from scratch, and we want you guys to help us and join us on the journey because it's fun. It's been fun so far. And I see that there's huge potential in what I'm trying to do, man. And I would like to share that vision with you guys. So shout out to anyone who's already purchased at Clocking Out. We've had a good number of people come and show love. A lot of locals have gone to clockingOut.net, purchased some shirts, hats, hoodies, and I really appreciate it. A lot of people have been tagging me in their Instagrams and everything like that. So I really appreciate the love and support, especially on WhatsApp. They've been hitting me up on WhatsApp, sending me stuff. I got to find a way to make like a WhatsApp specifically just for Clocking Out, because I know it works for like the numbers and stuff, but we got to figure that out. But a lot of people have been sending me stuff on WhatsApp. I've been on there a lot. Shout out to all 30 of you who are checking us out right now. Again, shout out to X, shout out to Twitch. Kick. Where you at? All right. So, we're about to break out of here. And again, anyone that's going and showing some love, remember, you're not just buying a shirt. All right. You're literally making the vending machine real. That's what you're really doing right now. You're not just buying a shirt. You're helping me make this real. You're helping us move forward. You're helping us build a foundation that's going to help support us and the future projects and ideas that we have so that we can show love and support to other guest speakers and other independent artists, independent business owners. That's our master plan with this. And I wanted to try it out. So I feel like I'm biting off a little bit more than I could chew. I'll be honest with you, because I am aiming high, but I wanted to give myself a challenge. So I'm going to try it out. We're going to see how it goes. We got a whole month. So let's stay consistent. Let's stay positive, focused. Let's stay motivated. Let's make it happen. Be sure that you're following Clocking Out on all social media platforms, wherever you are listening to this episode of Clocking Out, wherever you are viewing this episode, whether it's a live stream, whether you're in the chat, whether you're watching this pre-recorded, whatever the case may be, make sure that you head over to the information of this episode or the description of this episode, and there'll be a link that you could follow us on any of your favorite social media platforms. Show us some love and support. We'll show the love right back. Be on the lookout. We're going to be having posts later on this week regarding our guest speakers for next week. Also, like I mentioned, the raffle for this month is live. I'm putting it on the screen once again. If you're on Twitch, here you go. Once again, if you're on Kick, and if you're on X, you can check the pinned tweet on my profile. You can click it there, connect your POAP wallet or your email to see if you have the necessary POAPs in your wallet so that you can participate in this month's raffle and giveaway. I'd like to say thank you once again to everyone who participated and showed love and support, who keeps showing love and support. I truly appreciate it, guys. Love you so much. Again, share, follow, like, subscribe, all that good shit. I'm really looking forward to give this stuff away, but if you guys do not fill out the form on clockingout.net, I cannot give anything away. I don't know who I'm giving it to. I don't know where I'm sending it. I don't know whose wallets are connecting to what. So make sure you fill out the form. Go to clockingout.net, fill out the form. Make sure that you claim your POAPs. Make sure that you go to Clocking Out on X, on Instagram, or wherever you're watching this in the description, or click the link that you saw right here. It's pinned on in the chat. I'm also having it on the screen one more time. Make sure that you go click the link, connect your wallet, see if you qualify to enter into this month's raffle and giveaway. And good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody. We're giving away some neat stuff. And it's just the beginning. So it's going to be growing and we're just getting started. So I hope everyone has a great rest of the night. We're going to be having some more information throughout the rest of the week, some more samples and just to give you guys a better idea of what the vending machine is going to look like, where it's going to go, and, you know, what we're doing moving forward. That's our goal right now. But the raffle is active. So let's get involved. Let's make it happen. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay focused, stay motivated. Peace.